Good morning, everyone. My name is Amy Reardon, and I am one of the outreach coordinators with Delaware Commute Solutions. First, I want to say Happy Earth Day, and thank you for joining us today. During today's info series, we are going to be discussing how clean commuting is good for the earth, especially for the air quality in Delaware, and why it's important to look at your options when it comes to transportation. I am joined with my team members as well. So as we're going through the info series, if you have any questions, please go ahead and put them in the chat, and we'll make sure that we get to them at the end of the info series. Also, if you please make sure you're muted, so there's no background noise, and we will get started so we could advance to the next slide. So real quick, just to give a brief review on Delaware Commute Solutions, who we are and what we do. Delaware Commute Solutions is a free commuter service program that is run through DART for State, which is the public transportation for Delaware and does fall under DELDA as well. We work with employers, employees, students, higher education institutes to assist with their transportation. And we do this because this is one way to improve air quality by reducing the traffic congestion that are on Delaware's roadways. We do this by encouraging all modes of clean commuting. So we are dedicated to reducing the number of single occupancy vehicles on Delaware's highways, and in return, this is going to improve the air quality. Next slide, please. So I had mentioned the clean commuting modes. So what are they? So real brief, we'll go over them. Carpooling, sharing rides with fellow employees or fellow coworkers, plus you're sharing the commute costs as well. Biking and walking when you have a safe route to do so. And obviously with the nicer weather coming up, it will be easier to do those as well. Transit involves both the DART bus as well as SEPTA. SEPTA does come down to Claymont, Wilmington, and Newark. So that is another option for you to look at as well, especially if maybe you're coming from the Pennsylvania area. Compressed work weeks. That's when you are working a longer shift day. So it's not the typical, maybe 9 to 5. You're not traveling usually during those peak rush hour times because you're either going in earlier or later. And typically when you work longer days, you usually have an additional day off where you're not commuting to work on that day. Van pooling, we work with Commute with Enterprise, which is Enterprise Rent-A-Car. They have a van pooling department. We work with them to help certain locations where it benefits the employees who may be traveling, let's say 25, 30 minutes or more to get to that location. Teleworking or remote working is a great clean commute mode because you don't even have to get in a car to go to work. This could be full-time or part-time. You may be working a hybrid schedule where you may be coming into the office twice a week and working from home 3 times a week. So if you are doing those, I encourage you to sign up for the program, any of these clean commute modes. I encourage you to sign up for the program to utilize our benefits. And again, this is for full or part-time employees or students. So virtual classrooms are a clean commute as well. Next slide, please. So how do we work with you and what do we offer? So there's 2 ways. We work with the individual, the actual commuter. You join Delaware Commute Solutions. Once you're joined, remember, it is free. We are state and federally funded. So these benefits are for anybody who live, work, or go to school in Delaware. And you receive 3 main benefits. So we customize your commute planning, showing you which clean commute options would work best for your commute, whether it may be carpool partners, transit, biking, or walking. You also can utilize the guaranteed ride home benefit. What this is, if you, let's say, take the bus to work, for some reason you can't get back home, you could call an Uber, Lyft, taxi, whatever your preference is. You save your receipt and we'll reimburse you that cost up to 5 times a year. And we also have a rewards program where you could record your clean commutes, you earn points, and then we have almost 500 rewards that you can then choose which one you would like. And then we do work with the employers, community resources, higher education to partner with them to help with their transportation options for their employees. So just like you have wellness benefits, insurance, we offer commuter benefits. And then we could provide the information of Delaware Commute Solutions to the employees or students. So that's what we offer. A brief, quick review of that. Next slide, please. So what we're going to really discuss today is why Clean Commute. Why is it important to you and also to your environment? So we're just going to briefly talk about these 4 topics. There's many more, but we are just condensing it down into 4 main topics for right now. So why Clean Commute? First off, it does reduce traffic congestion. You're taking a car off the road. So that is one of our goals as a program, again, as I'd mentioned earlier, is to reduce the single occupancy vehicles on the roadways. So if you're carpooling, let's say there's 4 people in a carpool, you're taking 3 cars off. If you are utilizing transit, you're taking more cars off because obviously there's more people that can ride the bus at one time. If you're working from home, that vehicle which you would usually drive is not even traveling into work. So we're reducing traffic congestion. And by doing that, you're also lowering vehicle emissions. Again, Delaware Commute Solutions, our mission is to improve the air quality. And this is one of the main ways we do it. Transportation it is one of the main components of vehicle emissions that are affecting Delaware's air quality. So by reducing the vehicles on the roads, you're reducing those emissions. And again, it's improving the air quality. We may not think about it on a daily basis, but whenever you are outside, obviously you are breathing air, and we want to make sure that we are improving our air quality, not just for sustainability goals or green teams that we may be on, but for you, for your personal health as well. Clean commuting, to bring it also down to another personal level and a personal impact, it helps to save you money. So again, if you are carpooling with, let's say, 3 other individuals, you're sharing that commute cost. So if you have gas prices have gone up a little bit, you're now sharing the cost of gas. If there's any tolls involved, you're sharing that cost. If there is a parking cost, also the wear and tear of your own personal vehicle. So for example, if there's 4 individuals in a carpool, maybe you're alternating drivers. I may drive on Monday, you may drive on Tuesday, and so on throughout the rest of the week. So now you're actually improving the health of your vehicle because you're not driving it as much as you would if you were driving by yourself. So that is an example for carpooling. If you're taking the bus, obviously there is a cost to utilize the bus, but if you're utilizing it a couple times a week, several times, during the month, your car is sitting at home. You're not utilizing the gas, the wear and tear of that. So again, you're reducing the cost of your commute by clean commuting. One other thing I just want to mention too, real quick, as we're talking about the air quality as well, is you may see if you go online, you can actually look up air quality maps. And you saw during the pandemic, if you compared the previous year and then right when the pandemic started, and many people did go home to work, you saw that the air quality in our area improved dramatically. You could see the difference there. So that's one example how reducing the vehicles on Delaware's highways are going to improve the air quality. That obviously was a very extreme event to happen. But some other things that you can look at too is around schools. So around schools, they encourage parents or guardians who's ever picking up their children to not idle their vehicles while they're waiting for their children to get out of school. They encourage them to turn their vehicles off. You can actually see a difference when cars are just sitting there idling, the air quality goes down. Same around toll plazas. So these are some things you may not think of. With toll plazas, there's the easy pass, you could just go right through. But for the other lanes where people have to stop and idle, and they have to wait their turn to get up to the toll booth, you can also see a little difference in the air quality around them too. And this impacts the individuals who maybe live around those areas too. So another thing to think of with vehicle emissions, that by decreasing, and also if you are waiting for a good amount of time, turn your vehicle off. That will, it may seem very minimal, but that will help to improve the air quality. And a healthy you equals a healthy planet, because we are trying to improve the air quality of our environment. It also has a personal health effect on you as well. Next slide, please. So I had mentioned previously about recording your clean commute. So why is this important? If you are registered with Delaware Commute Solutions, or maybe you're looking to register with the program, why is it important? Why should you worry about recording your clean commutes? Couple main reasons. One being that it provides data for us as a program. As I mentioned, we are state and federally funded. And when individuals record how they're commuting, carpool, bus, bike, walk, working from home, it provides us information on how people are traveling throughout Delaware. And then we are able to supply this data to Delta as well. Now, none of your information is being shared. None of your personal information is being shared. What's being shared is if you carpooled, if you took the bus, if you were biking and walking, and then we can utilize that information and we can provide that data. It also helps employers or schools see how their students or employees are commuting. And in the next slide, which I'll show you in a few minutes, we can also provide reports to those locations too. So for example, some employers do have sustainability goals, or they do have a green team, and they like to see this information that they can provide. And if they have a green team or sustainability goals that they're meeting, these reports can help, because what it will show is, let's say you have 100 people registered for the program, and let's say 80 of them are recording their clean commutes, we can break it down and show how they're commuting. You know, this percentage is carpooling, this percentage is taking the bus. And then from there, we can actually break it down further and show, because of this amount of vehicle miles were not traveled, and this amount of carbon emissions was decreased. And I'll provide you a photo of that too. You can also see your personal impact. So when you record your clean commutes, you can go onto your profile, and I have a little visual here for that, and you could see what your personal impact on Delaware's air quality is. So for example, under this, it says, it shows you the money saved. So depending on how you're commuting, you could see how much money you're actually saving as well. And then it says rewards redeemed. That's when you record your clean commute, you earn points, and then you could redeem the different rewards we have. It also provides the miles not driven, the gas saved. So again, depending on how you are clean commuting. Calories burned, what that means is, with Delaware Commute Solutions, you have the ability to link, I believe it is the Strava app, and there's two other ones I can't think off the top of my head, but you can connect them with Delaware Commute Solutions. So if you are biking and walking, it will calculate that as well. So then you could see your health impact. Emissions prevented, so again, not driving your car, or if you are carpooling, it's showing you the carbon emissions prevented by that clean commute. And then points earned. So when you record your clean commute, you earn points. So it shows you how many points you have earned. And then you earn rewards. How that works, on your profile, there's a tab that says record a trip. You click on that, you can say, I'm carpooling, I'm taking the bus, biking, walking, and so on. And then you answer a few simple questions. You record that. You can actually set it up. Let's say if you carpool Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You could set it up so it automatically records for you, so that you don't have to go in on those days and record it. And then you earn the points, and with those points, you could choose your rewards. Next slide, please. So here's an example. I know it's a little small, but I wanted to give a general idea of some of the reports that we can pull for employers, for schools that would like to see this type of information, this type of data. So as I mentioned, you could see your personal impact, and then the employer, the school, can see the personal impact of their employees or students that are clean commuting. So if you look here, for instance, this one shows there are 29 new members. There are 95 total members, and 33 of them are active, meaning when it says active, it means that they are recording a clean commute. In this case, it shows that recorded trips, and this was for the first quarter. So from January to the current date, it shows how many trips were recorded. And in this case, on the graph, you could see actually the breakdown of what the clean commute is. And in this case, the majority is telecommuting. So this organization, they are telecommuting. They're allowing their employees to telecommute, and they are recording that. And if you look down just a couple of the different rows, it does show the reduced miles, gallons of gas saved, the reduced emissions. It actually breaks it down a little bit further there for you. And then it actually shows you the money saved, how many people have redeemed rewards as well. And then too, it even goes a little further and it shows you parking spots saved. So in this case, it's 11 average per weekday. And this can be helpful for some companies or some schools that maybe do not have a lot of parking. So they are encouraging other modes of clean commuting so that they don't have an overflow of people who are traveling in and then have nowhere to park. So that just gives you an idea of the information that we can provide. And then either employers or schools can utilize it for any sustainability goals that they may have. Next slide, please. This right here, this is our quarterly stats. So from January to March of this year, what we do is we do this every quarter, and it's a thank you to our clean commuters. So again, those who are active, those who are recording their clean commutes, and then we could calculate this information. So it gives you an idea from all those who are recording their clean commutes during this time frame, what the results are. So in this case, we could see the money saved, miles not driven, the gas saved, the emissions prevented, and also the calories burned with those who were biking and walking and had their those apps synced to the Delaware Commute Solutions program as well. So this we provide this information on our social media. So if you're interested in seeing how the program is doing on a quarterly basis, this information will be provided at the end of each quarter. Next slide, please. So I did mention all this, why it's important to clean commute, your personal impact, and then a bigger impact to Delaware. How do you get started if you are not an active member of Delaware Commute Solutions? Well, it's pretty easy. You go to our website, delawarecommutesolutions.org, or you could download the DECS app, which I have a visual of that down here on this slide as well. And when you do that, all you need to do is put your name, email, create a password, and that is all you need to sign up. Once you are signed up, you could complete your profile. By completing your profile, you automatically earn 1,000 points. So before you even record a clean commute, you already have points that you could use to redeem either a reward or our monthly drawing. Add a profile picture. I will say it does not have to be a picture of yourself. It could be a picture of your pet, of anything you like, of the beach, the mountains. Some people don't want to have an actual picture of themselves on there, and that's fine. But if you want to enter the monthly drawing, you do need to have a profile picture. If you're unsure on how to do this, you can always reach out to us. I will have our information provided at the end of this presentation. But we also have how-to videos on our website, and they're short 1 to 2 minute videos that you can go through. And it'll show you how to complete your profile, how to record your clean commutes, and how to redeem your rewards. We also have past info series that have been recorded that review this in more detail. If again, you can go to our website and you can view those past info series that will provide you a more in-depth look on this information. Next slide, please. So to help celebrate Earth Day, Delaware Commute Solutions has a little contest, and it goes until the 23rd. And basically what it is, anytime you record. So you can actually, if you're not registered with Delaware Commute Solutions, you could register today and you could go back 30 days and record your Clean Commute. So if you went back and did that, let's say for this week from April 17th to the 23rd, you would have been entered into our basket giveaway. And we will make the announcement next week. If you need more information about that, feel free to go to our website, or we are doing this in partnership with the Delaware Estuary, they are holding a City of Wilmington Earth Day celebration tomorrow on Market Street in Wilmington. Next slide, please. Also, it's a TriTransit Day. You can ride DART buses for free on April 22nd, which is today. So DART is helping to celebrate Earth Day. If you've never tried transit, this is a great opportunity to try. It's kind of like a pilot. You can try the bus for free and see if you like it, and hopefully you will, and you will continue if it works into your commute schedule. So again, that is for today, where you could try transit for free today to help celebrate Earth Day. Next slide. And as we're getting to the next slide, just a reminder that the Delaware Estuary, along with DART and other community resources, they are hosting a Earth Day celebration tomorrow in the city of Wilmington on Market Street. That will be closed for a specific length. It's between 1:30 and 4:30. There's going to be some great resources there. DART will have a bus there, so you can learn more about DART as well. So if you are available, take the time to go out and learn some new things from some of those great resources that will be there. I also would love you to save the date for May 13th. May is Bike Month, and we will have a guest speaker from Delaware Greenways, and they'll provide you some more information on who and what Delaware Greenways, what they do, and also how they connect communities with bike trails. So it will be a really interesting info series for May, and it fits right into the Bike Month schedule. So at this time, if you have any questions, please let us know. Go ahead and put them in the chat. Happy to ask. And while we're waiting for that, if you do have any questions afterwards or would like to get some more information, you can contact us through our website, through our email. We have social media, as you can see on the bottom right, Facebook, Instagram, and so on. We put updates on there. We provide information of current events that are going on in Delaware, reminders on to record your clean commutes, and also any updates with DART. So feel free to follow us on our social media to stay up to date on all current events. And I don't see any questions. But I would like to thank you for joining us for this brief info series on why you should clean commute and the importance of it. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful weekend, and happy Earth Day from Delaware Commute Solutions. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.